and welcome to Financial Education for the Nation. My name's Warren Shute, and today, earn more, be happier, and go back to school. Okay, who'd have thought we'd say that, hey? As adults, mature young adults, who said let's go back to school? I love school. I had a great time at school. I really did. I wouldn't say I excelled academically. I was definitely a middle of the road student. I remember aspiring to some of the very intellectual, intelligent children in my school. I just didn't get some of that kind of thing. But I wasn't really struggling so hard that I was in the bottom sets for everything. I was more of a size you'd expect, more of a science maths guy than literature and Lang. And kind of surprising, I then went on so many years later to write my own book. But it shows how we change as individuals. But it's crazy to think that at 18 we're expected to decide our future, and I think that's why so many people get into careers and are becoming unhappy about it, because what they thought they wanted to do and what actually happened are two different things. It's too young to at 18 to expect to decide what you're going to do potentially for the next 50 years. I think COVID-19 has taught us one thing: it's like life is precious, and it's made us reevaluate our life a lot more, so we can then sort of see what we really want to do. And what the government have done is they've launched this month the Advanced Learner Loan Scheme. And in essence, what it is, it's the ability to take a loan out to pay for advanced education. So it's designed to help anyone aged 19 or over, okay, to learn a new skill or trade, anything from hairdressing to accountancy. And I think it's fantastic. I think it's an amazing opportunity because education, I'm big on education. Education is something that you own and that you take with you to the next place. So if you become, for example, a skilled electrician, no one can take that away from you. You've got to keep your skills up to date, I appreciate, but you will always be a skilled electrician. And I can't ever see there being a day where we don't need skilled electricians. So you then have the ability to earn yourself money. Okay, when you have the ability to earn yourself money, it's then down to your decisions about that money, and that's what I teach, so that you can then create financial independence from working. So education, I believe, is paramount. Now, I do respect, and my son agrees with me, Dad, why do I need to read Shakespeare? I don't like Shakespeare. I'm never going to listen to Shakespeare again. Or Dad, why do I have to learn about algebra? I'm not going to have to measure an angle of a wall. I'm not going to become an architect. Things like that. In languages, I don't want to speak this language. I get that, okay? I do get that. And I think up until age 16, you are forced to study things that you don't necessarily want or need to do, but it's giving you a broad horizon of education. And then when we go at 18, we start narrowing it down, which I think we should keep it broader. But you have the opportunity now to go back and choose the education that you want to do, whether you feel that you want to be good at maths and you want to go down the teaching route perhaps, whether you want to go into accountancy, plumbing, bricklaying, whatever it might be. You have the opportunity. And the thing is with these is it's educating you. So you're investing in yourself, and the best investment you'll ever make is in yourself, without a doubt. I talk about the MSCI World Index averaging around about 10% return a year, and I talk to you about all these different investments, but the best investment you can make, and I say this to my clients, is in yourself. And in yourself, I mean you and your company, your ability to earn more money. But what the deal is then is that when you're earning money, you keep some for tomorrow and you take it off the table. But what it comes down to is you having a skill. And this advanced learner loan scheme means that if you left school or you're in a career and you don't enjoy it, or heaven forbid if you've been in a redundancy and you don't have work, you now have the ability to go out and earn money through the advanced learner loan scheme. So let me tell you how it works. You have to be 18 years or older. You have to do a trade or a skill qualification that is at least A level. So they say level 3 in education terms, but it's at least sort of A level or higher. So we're not looking at basic education here. You go to the institute that's providing the education, and they will give you some form of like certificate. I forget what the actual name of the certificate is, but to say that they qualify. And it says on their website, I checked out my local colleges, and both of them qualify for it. And then you basically apply, make an application on the website, on the government website, gov.uk, to the Student Finance England. and they then will pay that money direct to the education facility. So you can't take it personally, it'll go straight to them and it'll pay for your education fees. So it covers all your fees. I think the minimum amount is £300, and I don't think there is a maximum amount. And that's it. It starts accruing interest immediately. Okay, so you start accruing interest, I believe at 3% over inflation, but you don't pay that money back until you finish education and you earn over what they refer to as the threshold income. And the threshold income is £27,295. So you don't make any payments. So if you you qualify, you've got your qualification, then maybe you're a trainee and you're on less than £27,000, so you're just earning money, you don't pay any payments back. And then as soon as you go over that income threshold, you pay money back at 9%. So 9% of your income over that £27,295 goes towards paying back your loan. So if you earn a considerable amount of money, you still just pay 9% of that. Okay, goes back to paying back your loan. And then if your income drops, so if you're out of work for a period of time, or if you go part-time and drops, then you stop paying it. So it's basically like a tax. And this works very, very, very similar to the university fees that a lot of students take out. So yeah, you start earning accruing interest, and then the rate then switches to inflationary after you leave the course. So during the course period, it's inflation plus 3. And then once you finish, it's just at inflation. So, you know, I'm not a lover of taking debt out. I don't think you should borrow money. There are only 2 reasons that I think you can really justify borrowing, and that's to buy an asset. First asset being your main home. I think it's important people get on the house ladder. I don't think it's essential, but I think it's important people get on the house ladder. A mortgage helps you do that, and you can pay that down over time. So you then arrive at retirement with a house which is unencumbered and free of any borrowing. So you own an asset. You can then downsize, release that value tax-free, and enjoy that money during your retirement years. That's the kind of rationale behind, I believe, buying your main home. Also gives you lots of family memories and enjoyment. Tick 1. Second reason is your education. And the reason I can justify you borrowing for education is because that means it enables you to go out and earn money. Your return on your investment is going to be so much higher. So let's say, for example, you borrowed £20,000. Okay, let's say you borrowed £20,000. If that enabled you to get employment at £20,000 a year, effectively your return on your investment is 100%. But it's not just 100% in the first year, it's 100% every single year. And the great thing of those figures is not even paying any money back. And after 30 years, by the way, the debt is wiped clear. Repayments are made through your salary. So you become employed, you are registered with the Advanced Learner Loan Scheme, you start earning over the threshold, £27,095. 9% of the excess money will go towards paying back the loan. So it's like an education tax. This is the way we refer to it at the student loan scheme, pretty much identical. It's like an extra tax. It's an education tax. So when you earn over the £27,295, you pay 9% of that excess to the student loan company to repay back the loan. If your income dips down below that level, then they stop. And it's done on a month-by-month basis. They just divide the £27,295 into 12 months. If that monthly income is above, you pay 9%. If it's below, then you don't pay anything. You can voluntarily pay some of the loan back if you wish to pay it off quicker. And when you take the loan out, you can also part pay. So you can say, well, look, let me take the loan, pay cash for half, and part pay. Now, is this a good idea? I don't think it is, personally. I don't think it is. I think that you have the ability to borrow this money at inflation, and you're only paying back 9% of your income. I think, and I haven't looked at the figures really closely, but I think, to be fair, I would just take the money and just use it as an investment. I would take the excess money and pay down my mortgage, which is probably a higher interest rate. This is a sweet spot. The outstanding balance will be written off after 30 years. So let's run a scenario. Let's say you're 30 years old now, and you sort of, okay, I'm going to go and do this. Take the Advanced Learner Learn Scheme, get a new trade, get a new qualification. You start earning good money, and you pay 10% of your income. After 30 years, so when you're 60, before you hit retirement, it's going to be written off. So it's quite a nice little extra on there as well. I think this is a great opportunity if you're stuck in a career that you're not happy with, or if you're currently out of work and you're age 19 or over. Get on your local website, see your colleges, see what they're offering. think about how do you want to spend the rest of your life? What do you want this chapter to look like for yourself? You really have a fantastic opportunity to make a change, make a difference. And the Advanced Learner Loan Scheme really could do that. Just one word of warning. Okay, finally, consider the options carefully, because if you leave or change your course after 2 weeks of starting, then you'll have to repay any money that was owed to the college or training centre. So it's not a case of just dipping your toe in and switching out, that sort of stuff. Let's take this seriously. Let's design your future. Let's take a career path and say, how do you want to do the rest of your life? What can I do? Get any questions, please message me. Forward this, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, tell people about it, because the more people know about it, the more people can benefit. Take care of yourself, and until next time, my name's Shute, and this is Financial Education for the Nation. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. There's a great number of back issues to go through, and remember, what makes us different on your financial journey is the support with access to downloads and templates on warrenshute.com, the YouTube videos and podcasts, as well as access to me, a multi-award winning certified financial planner and certified international coach. So please do engage, and let's get your finances sorted together.